privately owned aircraft, followed by the blue one with the red flag on its nose. This actual aircraft and pilot flew solo, unassisted, from England to Australia in 1978. Next, the rhubarb and custard-coloured aircraft. That is actually a DH-60 Moth Major, the aircraft from which the Tiger Moth was developed. The Tiger Moth being a military trainer, and the DH-60 Moth being a civilian aircraft. Last up, the yellow aircraft with the silver nose. That is a bit of a film star and has been in 5 films, including most recently The King's Speech, where you saw it landing in the grounds of Hatfield House, which was doubling as Sandringham. So I'll tell you a bit more about the pilots. Jeff Milsom, the leader. He used to be an RAF fast jet pilot on Phantoms, and later a captain on British Airways Airbus A320-78, marking the 50th anniversary to the day of the very first flight solo from England to Australia by Bert Hinkler. On David's right is Peter Finch, flying a very rare aircraft. It's the DH-82 Queen Bee. Now here they are, coming from left to right in Vic formation. With the leader at the front and the wingmen diagonally left and right behind him, was an attack formation formed in the 1930s and used by many air forces as their means of attacking an undefended bomber, and indeed was attempted in the initial weeks of the Battle of Britain. Unfortunately, it's not a good formation. Sits in the front seat, could parachute to safety if he wanted. And in moving the centre of pressure forward, they had to sweep the wings to get everything back into alignment. So coming back from right to left, very slowly into this headwind in chipped diamond formation, makes a wonderful photograph. They make this look easy. This is incredibly difficult in these conditions. It's the Tiger Lion. And the last 2 men I shall mention as they come so slowly is Tom Milsom, son of the leader, and he is a captain with Jet 2 on the Boeing 737. And finally, last but very much not least, Robin Russell, the man who gave you that solo aerobatics display earlier on in the show. Coming from right to left in chipped diamond. Very challenging in this wind. Now the team actually won the most coveted British Air Display Association's trophy in 2019, a trophy previously won by the other 9 aircraft formation display team you may have heard of, called the Red Arrows. Now watch the 2 aircraft that have broken away. This, rather like the Red Arrows, is our synchro pair. And today, the synchro pair is Robin Russell, the former fighter pilot who gave you that spirited display in his all-yellow aircraft, former Phantom pilot, also flew Strike Masters for the Sultan of Oman's Air Force, and Hercules. And with him is Tom Milsom, son of the leader Jeff, flying the yellow aircraft with the silver nose, the one that's been a bit of a film star, indeed played the title role in the film Thunderbird 6, where the aircraft actually flew under a bridge on the M40 motorway. Quite a stunt. It's a bit like the Red Arrows, only in slow motion. So here they come in for the pairs break. Get your the cameras ready. Breaking now. That was close. And now they'll turn and charge towards each other for the opposition pass. Here they come, having to correct for the wind. Very difficult. Now cast your eye up to the main pack, straight ahead of you, up by the clouds. They'll shortly start diving towards you for the bomb burst. I'll try and give you warning to get your cameras ready. It makes quite a spectacle. Here they come, building up speed to about 120 miles an hour, and braking now. Again, very difficult in this wind. Teams will form into two streams and they'll charge towards each other, rather like the synchro pair did, except this time there isn't one aircraft to this, there's four.
It'll be alright, he'll catch up.
And they'll get quite close. Which in these conditions is very daring. Oh, they're getting close. And now the team will form itself up into one long line for a final flight past. And if you've enjoyed their display, please give them a big wave, as they won't be able to hear any clapping. But if they spot people waving, they will no doubt wave back. And they won't be landing on. The plan is for them to fly off to Gransden Lodge, the glider site nearby, where they'll have a far better chance of making a good succession of landings. We saw that brilliant landing earlier by Robin Russell, but I think to try and tempt it for 8 all in a row is possibly too much. And you join us at the Little Gransden Handicap Chase as the runners and riders come into sight. And they're into the final four. In the lead, it's Easy Tiger. Easy Tiger, 2-1 favourite, ridden by Nigel Lemon. Followed closely by the Havilland Boy, ridden by Jonathan Turnbull. Next, it's I'm the Leader, ridden by Jeff Nelson. Then it's Son of a Gun, ridden by Tom Nelson. And I can see we have B in the bonnet, that 9-2, ridden by Peter Finch. Then it's Wind in the Wires at 6-1, ridden by Mike Vasey. And bringing up the rear, we have Oyster Catcher at 12-1, ridden by David Sister. And finally, it's that 20-1 outsider, it's Golden Oldie, ridden by Robin Russell. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the display by the Tiger Line.
Thank you very much indeed. When you have your debrief, please thank them very, very much. That is very difficult to do that sort of display anyway, let alone in these wind conditions. So please do thank them. It was really